Today I would like to discuss dram shop laws and how we got to where we are today regarding them. Early U.S. law did not hold the seller of alcohol to be liable for intoxicated persons injuring another person because the direct cause of any damage was seen as voluntary consumption of alcohol rather than supplying the alcohol. It was considered too remote to be the proximate cause of an injury caused by the purchaser of the drink. Under early common law, it was not illegal to sell or serve alcohol to an able-bodied man, meaning that if somebody came in and was able to order the drink, they should be able to be served. In early cases, the courts actually refused to review cases against servers on an individual basis. This is because the consumer was held liable for negligent acts. So if I were to be drunk in a bar and cause a bar fight, I would be held liable for those actions, not the bar or the server. Courts determined that the consumption of alcohol, not service, was the proximate cause of injury to third parties. In the 1950s, it was recognized that drinking and driving was a dangerous combination. 1959 was the first case, Rappaport versus Nichols, was the first case that tavern keepers were held liable for negligence. In this case, it was determined that vendors' negligence created a situation that involved unreasonable risk because of an action of another, meaning that the vendor has a duty to reserve a customer if that person is already intoxicated. In 1951, common law was based on the reasoning that a person should not be able to avoid liability for his acts by becoming intoxicated. In 1984, it was ruled that a server could not be held liable in cases where he or she could not have been able to foresee the risk. Duty of care was established in 1982, stating that serving intoxicated persons breached that duty. Servers are now responsible to some extent to what intoxicated persons do after leaving the establishment. They can be held liable in civil courts for their actions of over-serving. These laws have had a positive effect on the exposure to liability in the relevant industry.